Hello world, Patricia O'Connor at the Bonsai Balcony, and we're starting another little film about the Pacific Bonsai Expo. I'm just doing little shorts.
Pretty good. The tree needs to be, for show purposes,
Make our way.
Needs to fill out more, and some of those weaker branches need to get stronger.
This is some of the heavy hitters
Creative and impressive, but
of bonsai, and some of the heavy hitters as far as judges, and heavy hitters as far as bonsai artists. The who's who of America are here now. Wow, how beautiful. It's going to step for this picture over here and get this only to me looks, that's the whole picture right there. You have to be up front and look at the what I call top tight. That is just like the finest haircut possible. The way the daughter tree or the second or the third tree make up part of that canopy is just so impressive. Kind of hopping around. I want to circle back and pick up for it, but that guided tour is definitely got everybody's interest, as they should. That man has a wealth of information. And the tree that he's talking about now is pretty much, like I said earlier, a showstopper. I'm gonna have to swing back and get it. I don't want to be in everybody's way, but isn't this pretty? A maple? Not sure. Tried it maple? Again, not sure. But look, you know, and if this is a maple, people try to play down deadwood features on those. That's just absolutely beautiful, every sense of the word, and the ramification on that is just really something. All right, I'm gonna get the heck out of everybody's way. Probably larch, I believe, in that foliage. Look how that truck comes out of the ground again. There's some more nice fuzzy moss, and then we go into some lichens. See those lichens there? Like I was saying earlier on another video, those take years. Those take years. And the work on this cascade, I'm just gonna follow this guy down. Come on, Pat, like you've done this before, honey. All right. That is really something. I know I keep saying expletives that are pretty high school, but geez Louise. I am absolutely blown away by what I'm seeing here at the expo. Behold, coffee. What am I looking at? Is this no, this is Scott's? I don't know. Scott's, red pine. Got nice root work. 3,400 smeckaroos. It's in a very nice looking unglazed pot. All right. Here's Pat, gonna try to run in right quick.
die off over time. Only have that much left. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, just because you see it positioned like this here doesn't
Rocky
mean
Mountain
this is how it grew
juniper.
in nature when it was collected. A lot
That
of the times,
deadwood.
when someone sees the front, they like,
All the way down.
you gotta change the angle sometimes
Clear how
dramatically.
tall the
and
table is.
That probably, yeah, it could have happened with this tree. It's really nice from in here. It's just kind of, yeah, it's a super interesting tree. Yes.
Do you think when it's not in a show, you think
When it's not in the show.
All right, and there's just more stuff to see everywhere. This is almost like subliminal spaces video. There's just non-ending stuff as far as you can see. This is going to be a shorty. We've got some in that are a little longer than this. This is another little quick look at our vendor area and these trees in the vendor area. Just, man, these are the trees that make you want to write a bad check. I'll just tell you right off. It's a little Japanese black pine. Look at the root work on that tiny little black pine. So impressive. Biogold, lots of biocoals, lots of akadama, lots of moss, and lots of wire aluminum anodized.
PaTricia's here.
How are you doing?
Bring your adorable puppy.
Yes. No, I didn't bring Frida. She was enjoying the couch too much, so I just.
She's always enjoying the couch.
Yeah. When I
snacks.
come home, sometimes I come home and she's sitting on the couch and she looks and goes, "Oh yeah, I'm glad you're here." And she will have gone to the dirty clothes and gotten a pair of my underwear.
Nice.
She's like,
know that
I miss PaTricia, but a pair of her dirty drawers are almost as good. I believe this is going to be Jonas's booth, as evidenced by all of the wonderful tools on display, and his book, and his partner.
Hi, how you doing?
How y'all doing? Have a wonderful show.
Thank you so much.
Y'all are having a wonderful show.
we
Yeah. All right. These are the guys that are basically putting on the show, and this is Jonas's booth. And this is who I tend to get most of my tools from. I always like these black steel guys. They always are superior metal. They always are a superior sharpness, even if I don't always keep them that way. Yeah. All this stuff, and now we're going to look at more a gluttony of choices and trees to choose from. A lot of this stuff has a very Yamadori collected look about it, which is really cool. Sometimes I think there's a mixture of both, like if somebody has a job where they're out in the wilderness quite a bit, maybe they'll plant a few trees and every couple of years they'll pluck one. It'll be kind of, maybe it got wired while it was in the ground. Like say you worked on a pipeline that took you out in the middle of your pipeline. So you're looking at, you plant a little tree there. Sometime later you come in, yeah, it needs a little wire, I'll throw a little wire on it. And then a couple of years later they give you the gold watch and you go through and you go dig up all your trees. I mean, that would be one way. I've known of foresters to do things like that. This is our show curator, the other half of the whole deal. This is Jonas DuPont. How are you guys doing? How's the show going so far?
We're doing great. We're thrilled. We're having an awesome time.
All right. Thank you so much for doing this. This is just so great. I was worried when I heard it wasn't going to be at the last place because the last place was so fabulous. Ever since I'd been in Oakland, this had never been open. This whole stadium.
Right when it closed.
Yeah, this stadium had never even. You mean that?
I grew up going to this place.
Right. This is my first time to be in here. It is. It's absolutely fabulous. All right. Thank you all.
I knew you'd be here filming today, so I'm super glad. I knew you'd be here filming today. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I come.
Yeah. I got off work kind of late last night. I was kind of hoping. I thought I would kind of sneak through, but I didn't get off. I was all nasty. Nobody needed to see that. All right, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Such an enjoyable show. Such wonderful people. This is, I guess, the backside of. This might be the backside of. This is the backside of Jonas's booth. Check out the olive. Wow. Now here's the thing. If we learned anything at all from Bonsai Bloke, is that you could walk up and basically take a olive log that had just been freshly cut and pretty much dope the end up with some hormones, stick that in some soil and keep it moist, and it will root. I have seen that guy decide that the rooted base weren't as pretty as the swollen texture a little farther up. So rather than he chopped it there where it had a taper issue and used that taper issue as his base. Just basically took the sawed off tree, stuck it down in substrate, made sure it stayed in contact and made sure it stayed wet. And that was how he does them. He wouldn't even dig them up if he saw them in the wild. He would just cut them off where he liked and plant them. And this is more of the exposed root. You know, I've been talking about that, and we've been like exposing our plugs and stuff. But when you're really serious and you really know how to do it, that's what it looks like. Jonas kind of taught. He didn't really teach me, but I first came acquainted with this looking at Jonas's garden, and this is the whole thing. Whenever you see the Japanese black pines, and they're in colanders, and they're in food colanders, and maybe there's some kind of tube sticking up out of the middle of them that was made out of wire or something, and then that tube would be full of substrate with a little tree sticking out of the top. That tube is making these, and that colander, with its exposure to air and not, is making everything that fills up that, and it fills up that rather nicely. That is a, you know, that pot says pre-bonsai, but everything else about that says take me to the dang show. Let's go to the show. Red pine. I need to ask him about that. Can a red pine live here? That is a question. I want to know what that is. I want to find somebody and ask them what this is. Is this a ponderosa with white pine foliage? Is this a white pine? Also, it's moved back like it's been sold, which of course makes me wonder, what is that? What is that? All right. I'm going to walk to the end of this and show off this maple. What is this? Do we know? You're not on camera or anything. It's a white pine. I was wondering if it was a ponderosa grafted with white pine or beautiful. It's a white pine. White pines are also mountain trees, so they do look rugged and all twisted and like total badasses. But that one almost had that rugged look about it. Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Now the maple. Now some more, I believe, black pines.
The roots are so
Another bark oak. Another forest. Some more little pines. Some more little bonsai masters. That's a bonsai master. All right. These little pines are fantastic. So what is citrus? What is?
Maybe
What do you think?
oh,
Oh yeah. But look at the deadwood on that. It's just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful deadwood on there. Oh, these are red pines. These are red pines. Okay. We're gonna stop this one here at 14 minutes thereabout. This is our little on the turntable turnaround, and wave at the world because the world's waving back. Thank you all so much for watching.